I want residuals.
I know, I'm turning into party pooper over here that doesn't drink at all. No, I didn't drink that much. I didn't need to. It was fun as it was. It's always fun to hang out with all of your friends and take a 5-year-old trick-or-treating, which was an experience unto itself, as you guys know, and as you guys were explaining just now. That was our excuse to go trick-or-treating, was that we had a 5-year-old rolling around with us last night. My roommate's 5-year-old daughters, who I'm talking about, of course. Yep. And all of us dressed up as different characters from the Marvel Universe. There's our picture.
I love it.
That's awesome. That's what we looked at last night. That's me on the right there. I'm Red Guardian from Black Widow. To my right in this picture, that's our friend Jordan. She dressed up as Yelena from Black Widow. My best friend Corey there. She's Star-Lord. You see Isabel there in the white. She's, of course, Spider-Gwen from Spider-Verse. My roommate Kat, she's Venom. And then that's Spider-Man Noir, who is Kat's boyfriend Chris. And that was us last night rolling around. And it was great. And the 5-year-old was the one leading us around as opposed to the other way around. Wasn't scared at all. There were a couple spooky houses that were a little dark. And she was like, nah, I'm not scared. Went right up, got her candy, was very excited. It was a great time. It was awesome.
That is so stinking cool. Now, looking at those costumes, in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we are doing this show right now, were any of you guys super hot?
Actually, no, I don't think so. I think we all walked away pretty well. There were a couple of us that really couldn't see well. Spider-Man Noir, Chris was complaining all night long that he couldn't see out of his goggles. And then with me, I had my mask on the entire time, and I managed to get it over my glasses. But the way I did it, I had to look down, and it wasn't fun. So this was me last night. So normally I'd be looking straight ahead, but last night I was like this. Because in order for me to see, I had to look out of the top part of my glasses.
Yeah, imagine if you were drinking.
Oh boy, yeah, I wouldn't. That would have been exciting.
You know, I don't want to. We got numerous kicking the balls. I'm anticipating. Yeah. But interesting with our tour last night. Here's yours truly. Yeah.
Recycling an old costume, Kenny. Gotta love it.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, that is. We should have saved this picture for Thrifty Thursday. Recycle your costumes year.
You know what? I kind of look like Caitlyn Jenner as Evel Knievel with that hair.
Oh my God, I do. But for that picture right there, where's your wing? Where's your sling?
Oh, right.
Because that actually made the costume even better.
Oh, actually, that's right. Yeah, with Evel Knievel, that dude had broken every single bone in his body. So,
yes.
Well, as you can see, I still have the sling on here.
Yeah, you do.
But I took it off because I didn't want it to, I wanted the full Evel Knievel effect. Well, you're right. I should have had the damn sling on.
Well, you did as we went trick-or-treating. So, but yes, Henley right there is Evie from The Descendants. And Evie's mom just so happens to be the evil queen from Snow White, which is what I dressed up as. And naturally, 2 Disney characters that are evil should go with husband Evel Knievel. Caitlyn Knievel.
Did you notice, Crasher, with all these pictures that Henley's taking in that outfit, there are no smiles?
I know. She's totally in character.
In character. Well, she smiles during the damn Descendants. I mean, Evie does.
Evie does, yes.
She's frowning so much.
She's in... They end up... Okay, I don't want to give away the Descendants for all those people who are just dying to know by the end of it, but they kind of become good at the end of the Descendants. But yeah, Kenny, they're the evil kids of the evil Disney characters. They're descended from evil, so that's why she feels like she has to have that evil face.
Richie, do you remember Super Dave Osborne?
Yeah, he used to be on Jimmy Kimmel all the time.
Oh, that's right.
He got to start on Johnny Carson and actually had a show one time. I had a lot of that last night. I looked like Super Dave Osborne. Recycling the old unis for Halloween night.
Before we move on to kicking the balls, I do have one more picture I want to show from last night. This, because I have a quick story to tell with this. So, If you take a look at the picture here on the left of your screen, you'll see that I am doing the hero pose, as they say. Kind of an in joke if you've seen Black Widow. Jordan's character Yelena jokes to Scarlett Johansson's character Black Widow during the movie about being a poser with her hero pose. And so Corey and Jordan convinced me to try and do my version of the hero pose, and that's it on the left. And I will tell you, I could barely do it. And I think I hurt myself trying to do it too, because it involved like some lunging and some weird action going on. But I'm okay today, so that's good. But I definitely felt old for the first time in a while last night trying to complete that pose and being laughed at by my entire friend group trying to create that photo. And it turned out really well, but the process of doing it was no fun at all.
Are you tight in your groin right now? Thanks to that last night?
Not today, no, but last night it was. It was a little painful experience.
It's a great shot, though.
Great question.
Hey, I love it. Have you sacked anyone in the nuts yesterday? What do you mean yesterday?
I don't have any idea. But I was welcomed with that this morning with Henley. Damn, I'm telling you, man. She's almost 8 years old and still finds a way to... She's climbing in bed to watch her Mickey Mouse. She punches me in the midsection. God.
Grumpily,
Yeah.
by the way. Yes.
That was
yes.
brutal.
Because of, again, going back to her post-Halloween depression, that one of her favorite holidays is now over.
Hey, Crash
I'm
is
trying to think, when's the last time I sacked anyone in the nuts? Yeah, no.
Is the hero pose,
been
is
a
that a
while.
yoga pose?
Yeah.
Like, they
well,
call it from a double dog dare you into a hero, or what is it, double dog down, or a downward dog? Downward spiral, a spiral dog. Right? A double dog down. What?
whatever. I like your version of
Black
yoga.
Hawk down. Black Hawk down.
Hot dog down. That is a yoga pose, but I don't know the official name of it. I'm not a yogi to be able to tell you that.
Richie, you're an old son
I'm
of
too
a bitch.
busy wondering if I sacked
I am. Seriously, it was bad, and but we made it through. It was an exhilarating experience.
Love it.
But the costumes turned out great. I think me and Jordan look
Yes.
amazing in that picture. So,
Yes, that is.
Although I will
what Star Wars movie?
oh, stop it! That's gonna annoy the crap out of her because she's Yelena from Black Widow, right? But there were multiple people last night that kept thinking she was Han Solo from Star Wars, and it was really annoying. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I did have multiple people recognize who I was, which was pretty cool, which is a great thing. But yeah, I won't tell Jordan that you said that because that will take her off. She's not Han Solo. Yelena from Black Widow.
That looks like Han Solo.
And it also looks like Yelena.
Crash, you wouldn't know Yelena if she jumped out and sacked you in the nuts.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Right?
I'm telling you, let Henley watch Black Widow. She will love it.
I recognize Spidey, the cat's daughter. They have these 3 spider... Are they Spideys? They're little Spidey.
Yes.
Spider-Man, they call them Spideys. I recognize she was dressed up in the white Spidey outfit. What did you say she was called?
Spider-Gwen.
Got it.
Yeah.
Not like Harley Quinn, but Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, yeah.
Double Black Hawk down, baby.
Hot dog, Black Hawk, yeah.
Yep.
Double dog spiral.
Wow, 11 minutes of that conversation.
She has small hands, so she can really get in your mouth.
Our older patients have a lot of spunk.
She's even gone as far as to floss them sometimes for me.
I won the Crest Elderly Service Award for excellence in dentistry. It spurs you on to pay attention to the geriatric population.
I've asked Cammy if are my teeth going to last me the rest of my life, and she said, oh, yes.
I would give her the Supreme Award for taking care of old men like me.
Have you heard about Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner?
Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner is made of the highest quality components, giving you superior performance and leaving no residue. How do you apply this? You apply Lucas Brake Parts Cleaner liberally to the parts that need to be cleaned. You'll eliminate brake fluid, grease, dust, and dirt components. We know a little bit about that here in the desert, I'd say. And basically what that does is that makes you a happy driver, because now your brake noise is gone and your performance has gone up. Boom.
I want residuals.
We had a bet going the other day, and it was, I forgot exactly what it was. I was like, but for every time you do that, you were going to have to change a diaper, because his dad never changed diapers. He's never changed a diaper. And I'm like, why would I fight this fight right now? That is...
Leah Pruett joining us here in the Freak Nation. 21 years of doing this thing. Crash Gladys, Stat Man, Kenny Sargent. Thank you guys for being a part of this. And the press release came out today, Leah Pruett, that help me out here. Cookie Pop Top, is that your sponsor, of course, for this weekend in Kansas? And frankly, I've got a 7-year-old. Is this something a 7-year-old would enjoy?
I think a 7-year-old and a 70-year-old will definitely enjoy. So yes, we did just announce today that upcoming in Topeka, we will be having the primary partnership with Cookie Pop, which is an Oreo brand. And it basically is Oreo and popcorn together into one delicious snack treat in these small packages. If your kids going to school, you take with you to work, you give them to the crew guys in between sessions. And right now, you get them at Menards is the partner that we have through Cookie Pop, and leading people to go and get them through the Menards stores.
But where else? I mean, we West Coast people are raising our hand going, hold on, we want some Cookie Pop too. Can we at least get them on the website?
You can, and I believe also online with Amazon. But what I'm going to do is give later in today or tomorrow a different link, hopefully so people can find where to get them on the West Coast specifically if you don't have a local Menards. So that'll be coming in the next couple days.
Well, this leads me, first of all, I'll take it as an insult. You think I'm 70 by now, Leah, but I'm not 70 yet. All right?
17.
27, 37, 47, it all works.
Which leads me to this. Now that I think about it, some of my favorite sweet combinations as a kid were just combining stuff that mom and dad had in the refrigerator. When you go rob the refrigerator and no one's looking, smoke's not looking, or your crew's not looking, what's your favorite treat outside of this new sponsorship? Do you combine like Oreos and peanut butter, or popcorn and cherry soda?
So I particularly don't have a very big sweet tooth. I have a very big hot and spicy tooth, and like bold flavors. So if I'm going to grab anything from the refrigerator, it's probably going to be a bean and cheese burrito, because there's stacks of them from a local Kuka's store from my hometown. But in regards to sweets, like I'm pretty particular about it, just because I know the more that you eat them, the more that you want them, and the more that you crave them, and then you have to have them every day.
And they're a perfect Victory Lane treat, because like you said, you got to keep on top of your nutrition and on your fitness during the race day. But come Victory Lane, use your cheat meal to the extension at that point. So Cookie Pops for everyone. Plus it's motivation for the guys, I would have to admit.
Exactly, and quick and fast, and then you put them in their lockers, have them out in the buffet area.
With you and Smoke sharing the same refrigerator, would his go-to be a sweet, or would it be a burrito?
Sushi is
what
his go-to is, because the thing about it is we're not home long enough. So for those that watched Smoke's interview, had the same background because it's from the same place. You need to get a real office set up in the other room. But we're not here long enough to like do full-on grocery shopping and cook meals every night. And so he likes the sushi that's made at the grocery stores. I like burritos. If he's going to pop in, he's going to get a Coke. And sweets, he hasn't really been on them at all, except for if you really, really want to get on his good side, show up with a box of vanilla wafers. That's his deal. And he hasn't had a chance to have any Cookie Pops yet, just because we've been on the West Coast recently. but I'm pretty sure that his taste tune will change. But this also could, I think the first race will be that he's not attending of mine this upcoming weekend. He's got NASCAR and Indy, and there's Knoxville during the week. So this is it's a pretty new week in a lot of different ways for us.
Okay, so basically then because all race car drivers have superstitions, you've already had your win for this year, your first win, I should say, for this year. So if you win again in Topeka, which we are hoping that you will, it's not like it's going to be a superstitious thing of, oh, Tony's got to stay away for all the races now, because you've already got that taken care of. So yay for that.
Appreciate that. And we would joke, we're like, Tony, I promise, like we do win. I mean, back in 2017 and 18, we were winning 5-7 races and constantly in the finals, and had a very well-oiled machine. And, you know, we have had some struggles in the last year and a half, and that's where Tony's been in play. So going to the event, he did say, I mean, he has had the most fun that he's ever had racing in the last 2 weekends from Sonoma and Pomona with us. And I said, well, of course, because we're winning. But he does play a part mixing fuel, working with Scott on the car and the team. And I'm like, see, nitro is very addicting. I get like, he doesn't have to say it. You can just read it on his face. But it's been a very enjoyable experience. And to be through the kind of the lows that we've had in the recent months and our struggles, he's been a very strong supporter in that. My team has maintained great fundamentals of morale and just the work and the parts and like the relentlessness. And it's been really awesome to show kind of what the true heartbeat of my team is like in front of Tony with him, and then finally grab a Wally and for him to be there was really cool.
Well, that's where I was going to go with you regarding Topeka. Who's going to handle your fuel? How is this going to maybe upset the camaraderie that you've really developed over the last couple of races?
Honestly, I'm going to kick it into the highest gear that I've been in 2018. So we are running both factory stock showdown and top fuel in Topeka. And since Tony's been a part of the program and the team, he's handled fuel, and it was especially when I'm running both cars. But my team is very, very capable, and we will definitely get it done. But it's like, so how does that interrupt, or right? How does that change the team? Well, if one person is attending to fuel, and that's going to take, 30, 40 minutes per rotation session, you take that one person that was helping you and you remove them, that's one crew guy that needs to now attend to fuel, which is going to take 30 minutes away from helping, like say with Tim in the supercharger program. Or if we have an issue and we need to swap blocks, or if like we need to make a decision, that one person is now fragmented back into the fuel sector. So it's more of a diligent job and more mechanical. And once you learn how to do it. So for us, we'll just be kind of reorganizing and shifting and getting it done like we had done before. And definitely very confident that wins are around the corner. But I've never had a win in factory stock and top fuel on the same day. So in the last 3 races, we went to the final in factory stock in Denver, went to the final in fuel, and then finally got the win. So in 2 different categories in 3 weekends, we've been in the finals. It is time to show out in Topeka and grab a doubleheader win. That would be, doesn't really get much bigger than that than a championship.